over like exactly what's on your study guide. Like these are the parts that you will need to know. So the cephalothorax is this whole section here. So that is all the cephalothorax right there. And then the abdomen is like the ribbed portion here. So the tail is essentially the abdomen. And then the carapace is like between these two sections. So it's like these two parts. That's the carapace, where my fingers are. And then the compound eye is its eyeball there.
I feel like I'm filming an action movie right now. You're moving it around so much. Continue.
Showing everyone.
You're good. Continue. I'm just working on my
Zoom out.
videography score. Whatever you call it.
Biography story?
My videography skills. Sorry.
Okay, and then rostrum is this like hard part, pointy part right above its eyes. There, that's the rostrum. So together, the carapace and the rostrum. I don't know. That's how I say it.
No. Sounds good to me.
But the rostrum and the carapace make up the cephalothorax. So like that's the cephalothorax and then carapace, rostrum. And then the antenna and the antennual. So it can get a little confusing, but basically the antenna are the big ones here. And the antennual is these little ones down here. So like same with this one here. These are the antenna, and then the little ones down here are the antennual.
Do they serve a different purpose?
I believe they do. I do not know exactly what the purpose is, so I'm not gonna just like throw something out there that's completely made up.
Probably do, but we don't know.
I remember reading that at some point, but
Something.
God made them with a purpose.
Why do we have wisdom teeth then? What are the point of those?
They were originally made with a purpose, just like your appendix.
Thank
But
you.
now people have declared it like.
It's in the body, you know?
Anyways, moving on. This is a heliped, so these are both of them. It's your claws, basically. And then the mouth is just like right up in here. That's the mouth. Right there. Would you like that closer?
Oh, I
There
mean,
you
I'm
go.
already zoomed in, so thank you. I mean,
So that's the
I
mouth.
just violated that.
POV
I just violated that crawfish, I feel like.
And then these are the walking legs. So those are like your thicker legs there up the front are the walking legs. And then these would be your swimmerets are like down in here. They're smaller. Which on the topic of swimmerets, you're going to need to be able to distinguish male and female, which is based off of the swimmerets. So if it has smaller swimmerets like this, they're a lot like finer basically, or thicker is the male. So this is a male and it has thicker swimmerets there, and then this is the female and it has like thinner swimmerets.
Cool.
And then we're gonna look on the inside. So in here, we're gonna say, so stomach is up at the head, which can be a little bit like confusing. You wouldn't immediately assume that that's like the stomach, but that is. So the stomach is here, and then your intestine goes like down into the tail here. So like this is your intestine start, and then it goes down in there. And then your gills are on the side here. So these are your gills, kind of like on a fish, how it has them on the side.
It's like
same
the
thing.
like the yellow like frayed part, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The part that
Yeah, like a sponge part, right?
the part that kind of looks like gills.
I know you're just like, cooking Nick tonight, but it's okay.
Cooking with Nick.
No, it's cooking Nick.
That's a good TV show.
Okay, so then the digestive gland is up here. So this is the digestive gland, right in there. And then your heart, so this one's heart, they tried to die and it just kind of exploded. But it would normally be like right in the middle here, like right about there. There will be your heart. And I think that's about it for, oh gosh, the crayfish.
The baby lobster.
The crayfish.
On to the next one.
So, just recap though. How do you tell male, female?
Swimmerets.
Thicker swimmerets.
So which one would be a male?
Thicker.
The thicker one, of course.
Alright, so now we're going to go on to the clam. Okay, so it's important to be able to, like, right off the bat, be able to establish posterior and anterior. So does anyone remember that? Yes.
Oh. Is it a posterior is the long one? Longer side?
Yes. So this would be posterior and this would be anterior. So it's good to know that because when you open it up, you have your posterior and anterior adductor muscles. So this would be your anterior adductor muscle right there. And then this would be your posterior adductor muscle. And those were like the muscles, if you remember, when you had your clam closed and you had to like cut through the muscle in order to open it up. Those were the muscles that you were cutting through. And then you have the mantle, which is this section here that's like attached to the shell. That's the mantle, and it's also attached normally up here. So like this is the mantle on the other side. And then you have the gills, which is like this. That's kind of got the fanned to it, and then if you flip it that way, it's also the gill. And then the foot. So the foot is like this thick, like hard thing right there. That is your foot. And the mouth. So to find the mouth, it's easier to find the labial palps first, because I always think like labial palps, mouth, like lips type thing. So if you go in here, right here, which they've been through a lot because I keep moving them. But basically, this is your labial palps right there. So there's like two sections to it.
Okay.
So that's the labial palps. And so if you find that, then you can look over here, and this would be your mouth, right in here.
Where's the mouth?
Right in here.
Okay.
So this was your labial
Okay.
palps, and then the mouth would be right at the end of those. And then the visceral mass is, so you have your foot, and then this would be called the visceral mass, would be like the squishier part of your whole foot type organ.
Cool.
That was very technical. Not. Okay, so then when you cut into the visceral mass, that's where you'll find the intestine, which is the, okay, so the digestive gland is the green stuff. And the intestine is like the lines that go through it. Like, I don't know if you see that. We'll go around. But like the lines that go across the green is the intestine, and the green is the digestive gland. So these like gray lines or tan lines that go across are your intestine, and then the green is the digestive gland. And then you have the heart. So the heart on the clam is actually really hard to find. Basically, it's right over here and underneath.
Intestine or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, the way I'm saying, because it's a hard thing to find, if there's something that's like pinned over in this area, and it's a small little like, whoop, that's your heart. Like,
A little. Let's check. Sorry.
yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys out. No, because like honestly, I don't think I would always identify the heart. Like it's basically to just know that it's really small. It does not look like a heart. Like don't think like, oh, I'm looking for this big heart thing. No, it's like a tiny little tube that goes across, and if that tube is pulled out with like a pointer like pulled up under,
Then it's all.
yes, it's your heart.
It's the room.
So, that's it. And they're still going. So I quizzed the last group afterwards, and they did pretty amazing.
Oh no.
So
That was
if you
pretty
guys
bad.
want me to quiz you guys,
Alright, hit us with it.
okay,
That's the foot.
we're gonna start with it.
Remember, I'm recording this, so if you mess up, then we all know who it was. We all know who failed.
Well,
That's why I won't say anything, because they'll probably
only the people who buy his video will know who it
Yeah.
was. So,
$15.
No one's buying it.
hey, we have 5. Okay, so what is this called?
That's the ab something.
Abdomen.
Also, you can look at this paper or your
Oh,
other
it
paper
starts
because
with
it's
ab.
multiple
It's
choice.
abdomen.
So
Okay.
those are your words.
You're
That's your
there.
word bank.
Yeah, I knew it because it's abs and it's got like the sections.
So what's this?
That's a good way to remember it.
Here. Yeah, it really is like it's supposed to be so like abdomen.
Yeah.
It's like human abs, like the ridges.
Crawfish
Your
don't have
abs
dad
are
bods.
very, like-
They're all shredded.
They
Okay.
gotta be.
So what's this?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, kiloped. That's how I say it. I tend to say scientific words wrong. So. Okay, so what is this?
The the rostrum.
Yep. Okay, so then what is this whole section here? The whole thing. Yep. So then what is
Syphilis.
this here?